Hey, random thought.
Hey, random thought.
Hey, random thoughts. What the business is.
Hey, random thought.
What's up, random thought?
Hey, random thought.
I got a random thought for you.
Random thoughts.
Hey, random thoughts.
Hey, random thought.
Good. Hey, random thought.
Shout out to my boy Eric J. What up, random thoughts? What's poppin'?
Say what?
Bye.
Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? How y'all doing tonight? This is your little big brother, Eric G, and welcome to a brand new episode of Random Thoughts with Eric G. Hey, y'all, I just want to say, y'all, today's been a stressful day. I've been running around trying to get stuff straight. My glasses broke. There's a lot going on. But anyway, man, hey, tonight, man, I have a great show for y'all. I'm always here to entertain, always here to spread the word. And tonight is a great night to spread the word on some local business owners that's really about to take over. And the best way to do is with the queens. Let's start with the queens. Let me bring them in. What's good, Ron?
Hi, Eric G. Thank you for having me.
Hey, always. Hold on a second, bring on. Now this is my sister right here now.
What's
How
up,
you doing, Kanae?
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you? Can you
I
hear
don't,
me?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Okay.
Hear you good.
Okay.
I got one woman. She's special to me now. I got to make sure that she comes in right now. Let me hope she got herself together. Baby,
Hey,
what's up, Nicole?
Hey.
Hey, what's
Hello.
Hey, y'all, man. I appreciate y'all coming on. Kanae, I know you got to leave soon, but I just want to spread a word a little bit about these beautiful women right here, who are all business owners, who's all about to make waves and make strides in media, in nursing, in baking. Hey, y'all, I really appreciate that, y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, cool. Let me let everybody introduce themselves real quick, and then we can get started. Miss Amron, the boss, go ahead, baby.
Thank you. All right, I'm Amron, owner of Opulence Radio. I also have a podcast, According to This Black Girl, and I have my own show on Opulence Radio on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Again, I want to thank you guys for definitely having me. Anytime I could spread the word about Opulence Radio and let people know that they need to download the app, available on the App Store and Google Play Store at any time. I'm definitely here to spread the word and meet some wonderful people.
Okay. Now, Miss Kanae, now this lady right here. Now, look, I've been knowing majority of my life, but
Right.
but this lady right here, man, I am so proud of. I've seen her do big things. Miss Kanae, go ahead and explain yourself. Go ahead and tell them about yourself.
It's okay. My name is Kanae Armstrong. I am a nurse practitioner, the owner of Healing Hearts Wellness Center. So it'll be open in April. Hopefully, I start taking my first set of patients. So again, it is Lord, I'm having a brain fart. It's Healing Hearts Wellness Center. But I'll be putting all that information up on Facebook, social media. So yeah.
Excuse me, Kanae, will you be doing telemedicine?
It is virtual, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yep, I will be specializing in, so it's mainly holistic care. It's functional medicine, so I do a little bit of both. So I'll be offering weight loss management, nutrition, wellness plans, anything virtual, everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
And last but not least, now I gotta get to my beautiful wife, Nicole. How you doing, baby?
Hey y'all. So my name is Nicole Green. I am the owner of Coley's Vegan Treats. I am vegan. I'm sorry, y'all can't see me that good. I'm like literally in the car trying to get home. Coley's Vegan Treats. I literally just started my business, I want to say about 4 or 5 months ago. I'm 100% vegan and I cater to just treats right now. Everybody loves a good dessert, right?
They do. So
well, congratulations.
I have a question. Wait, so Eric, maybe I'm a little bit late. So you're vegan?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh man, no, I'm vegan adjacent. Now I'm vegan, and now I'm vegan by association. That's what I am. I am vegan on the weekends. I'm vegan on certain holidays.
Okay.
I'm vegan on Ash Wednesdays.
He's vegan by default.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm vegan. I'm vegan by force. Isn't that right, babe? Anyway.
No, you're not vegan by force. You still eat regular food.
Anyway, hey y'all, man. So I wanted to shout tonight's pretty much is like giving y'all flowers and also just explain a little bit more about your business because we want to get y'all out there. We want people to understand who you are and understand that it's not easy being a black woman trying to make it in this society alone. But being a business owner is even more like more special. Okay, start with you because you ain't got that much time. I know you didn't. But what drove you to nursing?
So I would honestly say, being a business owner, it's not easy, but it is doable. I feel like in today's society, everyone should be striving towards being a business owner of some sort because everybody has something to offer. It's whatever you specialize in, you monetize off of it. If you specialize in, being a daycare teacher or whatever, you make your courses, make a book, anything, and monetize off of it. Sell it, make it a product.
Right. Hold on. Hey, can they sound like you? I don't know, something wrong with the microphones. Like you too close. Sound like a robot.
Can you hear me, or I might need to take the AirPods out?
Yeah, it sounds like real like robotic.
Okay, hold on. Let me
try
this again. You hear me?
Still about the same, but it's fine. It was good. We can understand.
All right. I don't know but where I'm at.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Amron the boss, baby girl. Now,
yeah, I'm actually gonna kind of piggyback off what Kanae said. What? I was able to monetize my gift and help people, and that's really what I was about. I went through a little bit of a transitional period. I just wasn't happy with what I was doing. I woke up and I just did not want to keep doing this thing I was doing every single day. I didn't want to go to this job anymore. But I wasn't bad at the job. This wasn't it. So I sat down, I got a life coach, and the goal was really to figure out what is something you want to do that you would be happy with if you made absolutely nothing.
Right.
And honestly, anybody starting a business, that's something that you need to take account in the very beginning. Like it's going to be a minute before you get in the black. You're going to be in the red for a little bit, but it's okay. And I think that's something people need to be comfortable with. Like instant success it doesn't work that way. There are, just because you see somebody on Instagram taking all the pictures, living their most lavish life, they had to do some work to get there. But back to the original question. I'm sorry. I'm everywhere. Like I was saying, Opulence Radio came from the fact that pretty much companies were being able to monetize off my voice. And I did not understand how, like, the fuck, like I want to get paid for my voice too. So I took my background. I mean, I've been a dispatcher. I've been in telecommunications forever. I got my love for talking and basically meeting people and basically building a community. And I was able to basically grow from there. That's what Opulence Radio is. It's a Black community of Black excellence. It's amazing Black content 24/7. And again, if you don't have the App Store and Google Play.
Hey, I love the plug. I mean, even though even though it's wintertime, I'm light skinned. I ain't black enough to be a host on it, but I ain't gonna say it out loud. Anyway.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I've been waiting, Amron. I've been waiting for my opportunity now. I've been waiting.
Okay, we can talk, but you do so much. I didn't want to put something else on your plate because I know you already have like 5 shows within your one show. So to add in another, like, hey, Eric, can I get a weekly show? I felt like that's kind of like, I don't know. We'll talk
Amron, I would quit all of this shit. But anyway, I was joking around. Hey, now I got to get to my baby Nicole. Hey, baby girl, Nicole. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop calling her baby. I'm gonna be real professional. Hi, Nicole. Let me make sure she's unmuted. I can see she's muted. Hold on a second. Oh man, because I know she's driving, trying to get it together.
I'm gonna ask Kanae, do you have a problem with me smoking with you being in the health profession?
That's you, honey. No, ma'am.
Okay, I didn't want you to be like, girl, you better get off my brand. I didn't want to do that to you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh man, no, don't let Kanae fool you now. She pretty in the face, but she from the streets. But
look, I'm retired. Okay.
I'm not here to spread your past. Now I'm not here to talk about your past. We all about the future.
Every past have a success story.
There you go. Hey, yo, since Nicole is she trying to get it together, get back with y'all too. Hey, but yo, like I said, how important it is to tell this new generation of girls that they can start their own business and trying to find that niche.
So let me take again, going back to the niche. Like she said, whatever it is that you're passionate about, that's what you drive. That's what's going to drive your business. You can't start a business based on what other people's success is, because everybody's success is different. What you think is, might get you out there, get you, successful, might not be, what you actually are passionate about. So if it's not your passion, don't do it.
Right.
However, so let me tell you, so opening my school, Case Healthcare Institute, which I still kind of have because I just do tutoring. The 4 years that I was in school, every grant that I got, I put straight in the bank. That's free money. So by the time I graduated school, I had $30,000 in the bank. Free money. I didn't have to pay back. I took that money and I started my own business. And I had it for about 2 years. When COVID came, I closed it down. And I started thinking about what it is I really wanted to do as far as my career. I went back to school to be a nurse practitioner because I felt like there's not enough African-American doctors out there that caters to us, that care about us, care about our well-being. So I wanted more autonomy. I wanted to have more control over my patients and my patients' health. So that's, and I believe in holistic care. I believe in natural remedies and herbs, nutrition, detoxing. So that's what my job, my business is going to focus on. Not saying we don't do chronic diseases too, but our main goal is to take people off medication and heal yourself, mind, body, and spirit.
I love that.
I love that too. Hey, yeah, well, Kanae, I'm gonna ask you this right here too, because I think that a lot of people in the Black community feels that when we go to the doctor's office, we are not being heard. Our problems is not being understood, especially in the especially for Black women, because I do know there's a lot of times when Black women go to the hospital for even when they're pregnant or whatever situation is, a lot of doctors don't understand. Okay, they having pain. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Why do you think that is such a big factor within our community? Why do you think that we are not being taken serious?
So I see it a lot. And when I say a true advocate for us, I'm a true advocate. I don't care. I'm a bug the doctors until I get my patients' voices heard. It's just how it is, to be honest. I feel like because we aren't the ones that's guiding practices, we aren't the ones that's building these protocols, procedures. There's not a lot of us, our faces in healthcare. So it's like we have to listen to everybody else, listen to higher up, pretty much. Our voices aren't heard. We aren't being treated the same as far as medication wise. We might be offered certain treatment versus the other person. And that's just, unless you're educated, and honestly, I feel like that's really what helps us. Once we get more educated on ourselves, on our health, that's what's going to help in those situations. For example, if I go to the doctor with my kid, I might just sit back and just watch and see how they do things. If I feel like they aren't being treated, I'm gonna start kind of treating them myself, letting them know like, hey, I got a little bit of experience, and then that's when they start, like, okay, well, let me run this, let me do this, let me do that, which they should have done in the beginning, but they know that I'm knowledgeable about it. They know that I have, some knowledge on the healthcare system. So now it's like they're doing what they're supposed to do. So you have to think about who's ahead of the healthcare system.
That's what I was going to ask you, Kanae. Do you also think it's with the majority of us having like state funded health insurance as well?
That's
like
true.
Certain tests, like because I've had to that was a big thing. Like going from being a Medicaid mom to being like, my job got me insurance now. That was a big jump, but it also changed the quality of care my daughter had. Like we now got better asthma pumps. I now don't have to go through 3 different doctor's appointments before we see a specialist. Like,
but also the fact is they realize, dude, you think a lot of doctors realize they're not getting paid, quote unquote, for the service they're doing. So they're like, well, we're just gonna give them anything because they're not gonna pay us regardless.
No, because doctors are going to get paid regardless. So with doctors, they have reimbursement fees regardless of, the more they tag on to that visit, the more they get paid. So you might leave from the doctor's office and they're going to treat you for every diagnosis they label on you. That's how they get paid. However, whenever you say, hey, you go to the doctor for pain. So instead of pain medication, can I just be referred to acupuncture therapist? If they know that you have Medicaid, they're going to say, no, let me put you on this pain medication, because they know they can bill for it, because they have Medicaid, they can bill whatever. So if you have private pay, good health insurance, of course, you're going to be offered better treatment. If you have Medicaid, you're going to be offered the medications that Medicaid is willing to pay. So I'm pretty much coming in to kind of break the gap, in between offering us more services versus just, throwing medication out there, because every medication have a side effect. That side effect is going to affect the other body organ. That other body organ going to affect the other body organ. So, I'm not saying I don't believe in medication, but it's not always the first go-to.
Which I respect, because I always say this right here. As a person who went through a cancer scare and everything, I was scared to take a lot of medication they was giving me, because it was, and they would tell you during the process of me going through the doctor's visits that we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know how this is going to affect your body. We're just going to throw something against the wall. Hopefully it sticks. If it don't, we'll switch it up. And
or that's the side effect is death.
Yeah, but that's the scary part, is because a lot of times we don't know, okay, what's going to happen to us, regardless of y'all experimenting on us. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what's going to happen. So I appreciate that, Kanae, because you actually it's shedding some light, though, because I think a lot of people need to understand what's really is going on behind the scenes and feel comfortable with their doctors. And Ron,
what they don't tell you is, hey, let's change your diet. Let's detox. Let's do that first. Let's change your stressors. Let's figure out what it is in a body that's feeding that cancerous gene, that cancerous, infection. That's what they're not telling you. They automatically say, hey, let's try this medication. Let's put him on this medication. Let's see if it's going to work. That trial and error. But no, we got to change. We got to change. We're so like, what's the word? Programmed to think that the pharmaceutical, that our doctors know everything. That medicine is the answer. Medicine is not always the answer.
Right. I respect that. Emron, back now to you. I know you said you were a graduate of Central University, right?
No, so I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I did 2 years at Central, then I had a gap year. Then I went to Alabama and I finished at Alabama State. So I actually went to 2 HBCUs.
Ooh, all right, Alabama. I'm scared. But
all right, Central.
Well, I'm scared. Alabama. I'm scared.
Yes. But I definitely, equal pride all day. Best years of my life. Met some of my best friends there that I still hold down to this day. So amazing experience.
Hey, I respect that. Let me let Nicole do her introduction, because she's been in and out. She finally settled down. Nicole, you good? I guess not.
Can you hear me?
Go. Yeah, I can hear you now. We can hear you now. You good? You got it?
Okay.
All right. All right. I see you fighting, babe. Yo, I'm gonna ask you this right here. How was it? When did you decide you want to become a vegan? Like, how did you make that? How was that transition for you?
Okay. I can't. Hold on, bro. Okay.
I got you. I'll let you handle yourself. I got it. Get back to you. Anyway, Emron. Aaron, back to you said you graduated from Alabama. You
Yep.
went. You did a little yin yang around the house at Central.
A little yin-yang.
You yin yang around the house at Central. Hey,
Yes.
so when was you said this was your talent? When was it you said when was it that you know it? Okay, I want to go into broadcasting. I want to go into this lane.
That's the
where I can
thing.
interview.
It kind of fell into my lap. Honestly, it wasn't really more like broadcasting at first. I was really more going towards voice acting. I had a couple opportunities. I got into like a call center. I was able to work my way up to the operations manager, and I got really good at like listening to voices. Like I can talk to you after about 5 minutes, like, oh girl, she ain't gonna work. It's just certain vernacular, certain things people say, like, girl, I already know this ain't for her. So I switched from there, and I actually became a dispatcher for 911. While I was at 911, I was able to be like the state little like recording for when we got too many calls. So the mess with that. So I got this opportunity. I got called in. I got a little plaque. I got a pen and a pizza party.
Ooh, them pizza parties. All right, gotcha.
So I went home. I looked at my plaque. I told my mama I was very proud of myself, but like, and then what? So I decided then that I'm tired of people making money off me. So I actually first with my daughter, I'm also a published author with my daughter. Definitely check out Ava and Friends on Amazon.
I love when you go to commercial. I love when you go to a commercial. And then I love the commercial.
But definitely check out our book, Ava and Friends. I want to basically get more Black voices out there. Teaching my daughter how to read during the pandemic, I ran into a situation where I wanted her to see more of herself. Definitely little Black girls seeing Black women being able to do anything they want is extremely important. Even down to, I think we should push more young girls into being pilots, into being neurophysicists, into being more STEM, into being more medicine. I think we should push more. It should be more of us in these situations because we need to be in the rooms as well. More Black girls in tech. And that's actually more of a personal focus of mine. But back to what I was saying, I was really focused on getting more representation. So when I started writing the books, I wanted it to be something that it was easy for her to read. Because at the time, there were tons of books of, Black Girl Magic, Black Girl Unicorn, Kayla got a Black Pony. But like, if you're learning how to read, these are hard words. As you say, like, as I affirm every day. What does that mean to a 6-year-old? So we were able to take like sight words and create a story from those sight words. So it'll be easy as a easy reader for little kids learning how to read. And definitely showing them that they can be something in their imagination as well. Because I thought about it as a child, I didn't really have that. I had a lot of favorite books, but I don't really have like a little Black girl besides the American Girl, Annie, the slave.
Yeah.
So
which only had like one or two books. Like that was it. But I got you.
Right. Yeah. So there needs to be more representation of us out there. And I definitely love that we have that's a doctor, nurse practitioner. You can write a prescription, ma'am.
Oh, I can write prescriptions. I can diagnose, honey. I can refer out. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So
and she can also loan her brother a couple dollars. Anyway, go ahead.
I got you.
But also, Nicole, I want to give you your flowers as well with the whole being vegan.
Yeah, congratulations.
Definitely enjoy more Black people going towards more healthier options. I'm slowly trying to do it. I've noticed, honestly, on days where I do have like I'm not gonna say vegan days, but my vegetarian days, I have noticed like I've lost 50 pounds doing that. So switching back and forth, I definitely get how it's healthy for you. So definitely keep making these treats as vegan as possible. Maybe I can add into my diet. Girl, how I buy it?
Oh, hold on. Since she finally settled down, let me let her get into who she is.
She like, yes.
Okay, she finally settled down. Hey, so Nicole, how did you get into this vegan lifestyle? What was your first entry level into being a vegan? Just switching it up for her.
So I've always battled with my weight. It always goes up, goes down, goes up, go down. So I would always do like 30 days no meat. And eventually when I transitioned back to eating meat, it made me sick. So I was like, you know what? Screw this. I'm just not going to eat meat ever again. I'm just going to go vegan. So initially, Eric was on the little health kick himself first, but then I completely took over and became 100% vegan. So I gave it up cold turkey. Like it didn't bother me whatsoever to not eat meat.
So my question is right here too. What was the struggle with it? Because I know personally how your struggles you had with it. What was it? What was that day you like, okay, look, I think I need to do this for myself. We need more representation in the vegan world.
Well, you're right. I used to have a lot of issues with my stomach and my digestive system with eating meat and processed foods, as we could say. So that was the turning point for me when I realized that I didn't have as many issues. Well, to be honest with you, I don't have a lot of the issues that I had with my stomach now that I'm a vegan. Like my digestive system is the best it has ever been.
Yes, Lord.
Thanks, man. I really glad you're here for me. So yeah, I feel healthy. I'm healthy now that I actually took like 2 months off from the gym, but now that I'm back in the gym on the regular, I'm good. I feel great.
Right.
I enjoy the vegan lifestyle.
So I already know your major influence is Tabitha Brown.
Of course, Aunt Tab.
Tabitha Brown is your major influence. Did you ever see yourself like one day going that route of just doing like a blog for your vegan lifestyle?
No, like I didn't even, to be honest with you, when I started to become vegan, like I never envisioned me actually making vegan treats or baking at all. But I always cooked and baked things for my family. That's always been my job to do. When we have gatherings, that's what I do. But then the more I got into baking, the more I realized, like, man, I really like doing this. Like I can wake up every morning and do this and I won't have a problem. Like, I don't even have to get paid. Like I heard what you said, like you can do something and not get paid. Like baking is my passion. Like if I don't get paid, it's okay with me. I can give the product away and I get just as much gratification as it is if somebody would have bought it.
So I respect that. Amron, one thing you touched on too, and I want to get with all three of y'all on this, is having your daughter to be a part of this right here, part of your journey. How important was it for? I'm gonna start with Amron. Go around. How important it is for your kids to see you as a mother, striving to make a change?
She is my passion, the fuel to my jet plane. It's just us. Like I'm a single mom, so I felt like I had to work a little bit harder, and I didn't want her to feel like she had to miss out on anything. So she's definitely the fuel behind everything I do. She's also an employee with me in my business. She on payroll. If we were to record together, she knows how to set up the computer, take your briefcase, ask you if you want a glass of water. She's pretty trained. Eventually I want her to actually kind of take over for Opulence Radio. That's the goal. I don't think, honestly, she's going to be like a personality. That's not her thing, but she's extremely creative, and I think she'll be a great behind the scenes person. So I'm kind of training my number two, honestly.
That's what's up. Okay, Kanae, I know you got 2 daughters.
Yeah, I do have to get ready to go, but I'm gonna say this. So I also think it's important. So growing up, we were never told, hey, to be entrepreneurs. We were told to go to school, work. My dad, he was always like a hustler, go-getter. So I don't feel like I was ever meant to work for anybody else. But, most kids aren't taught to go and try to, learn how to be business owners and this and that. So when I started my school, that was my first baby. That was, my first real introduction of being a business owner. I used to have my kids, if y'all want to eat out, y'all want to do this, look, we about to pass out flyers. I had my daughter grading papers. That's something she loved to do, though. She actually, got excited when I let her grade papers. I will let her come to the school to be quote unquote the patient, So it was fun for her. But just hearing them actually thank me for showing them how it is to be a business owner or to be an entrepreneur, like letting them know, like, hey, this can happen. It's awesome. Whenever my daughter turned 16, I think my oldest daughter turned 16, my youngest turned 14. I gave them the choice. I said, I can give y'all $1,000 a piece for Christmas, or I could take that money and put it into a LLC. It's like, we want to start a business. Pretty and Pink, they started their own lip gloss business. So we did lip gloss, we did hair, natural hair products, soaps, everything. Like, so that was their first business. So every weekend, you know, we went live. They making lip gloss and stuff like that. They kind of grew out of it a little bit, you know, little girls making lip gloss, you know, they older now, but my oldest, she's trying to do her nails and her hair. So that's going to be her next business. So I put her on my credit card. Her credit score is 720. So I'm now trying to teach her the steps of becoming an entrepreneur so she can do it on her own.
Go ahead, Maya. Anyway, go.
Right.
That's my boo. Anyway. Hey, yo, I know you got to leave, though, but I appreciate it so much. And how can people get in touch with your school, like about your schooling and also your new your next business venture?
So my website is healingheartswellnesscenter.net. And y'all can go up there. My information, my phone number is up there. I won't start taking patients until April because I'm still finalizing everything because I want everything to be right. So I want to, you know, go through the process, make sure I hit everything, you know, little snacks. So I want things to be right whenever I start taking my own patients. But I'm on Facebook. I think my Facebook name is like Nene or something like that. You know. But yeah. My number be my site. So healingheartswellnesscenter.net. That's how you can find me.
Hey, Kanae, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You know, I'm proud of you.
Congratulations, ladies. It was nice meeting you. And Eric, I want to say I am so proud of you. I think I've been knowing you since you was like 14, probably 13, younger 14, than 12, something like that. And like you've really grown into a wonderful father, a mentor, a husband, an uncle. Like Kamaya loves you to death. You already know.
I still text her. She know that's my boo.
Yeah. So I want to appreciate you for everything and for having me up here.
Always. Now, you know we fam. Always.
I know that's right. Love you, bro.
I love you too. Take care.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right, we can continue this right here. That was so sweet. We'll continue this right here. Hey, Nicole, back to you. How important to have your kids seeing you make this step? Because I know they're proud of you. But I want you to say how important is it to you?
It's very important to me because growing up, my parents, they didn't instill that in us, like, you know, having our own. They always were, well, take that back. My dad was actually a painter, so he worked for himself. So he had his own business, but it wasn't instilled on us to do that. So I always want my kids to live out their dreams. Not saying that they have to work for somebody, but I want them to live out their dreams. And their dreams is to be business owners because my son says working for somebody is not for him. He is 17 and he still doesn't have a job. Working for someone is not for him. So
I know that we paying for that. I know.
Yeah. So yeah, it's very important. And yeah, I just want my kids to know that they can do anything that they put their minds to.
Another thing too, people don't know is that our boys are hands down your top sellers. They are out there hustling.
Yes,
they're out there getting people, bringing people in. They spreading the vegan lifestyle. They is really working hard, even though they don't want to be vegan worth nothing. But
they are my employees. Like you said, your daughter's your employee. Like my kids are my employees. My oldest son is my number one. He's the top seller of my business.
I say
he's gonna get employee of the month.
Oh yeah, he is definitely. He took my job. He took my job. Amron, back to you, baby girl. You say you want to do voice acting, and like you said, how did you start this? How did you start Opulence?
Honestly, Opulence Radio started off as like a syndicated as a syndicated network. That was a hard word.
I know.
Pretty much we were playing podcasts who had previous episodes before, and it was a great rotation. Every single day we had like a different theme. We now are actually taking advantage of a very expensive, licenses that I pay for and playing more music. Honestly, it just came about because I really see Opulence Radio going way bigger than just Opulence Radio. It's really going to turn to Opulence Media Group. Later this year, we're having some books coming out with Opulence Publishing. I actually want to go into making movies eventually. It's a lot I want to do with my brand. I'm very creative. I see a lot of things in my head, and I really just want to get it out there with Black faces. I think our stories are very important to be shown. I think we have a different point of view, and I feel like it's not really real what's out there. I mean, I definitely love what 50 Cent is doing. I definitely love what Tyler Perry's doing, but there's much, much more. We have way more stories that need to be told. And, I want to get out there and spread it.
One thing I love about you, though, Amron, is that you are giving us as a chance to be heard. You know what I'm saying? And one thing what I want to do with my brand was to eventually branch off into doing all aspects of this media type stuff. My thing is telling people stories. I want people to get a chance to be heard because we all have a struggle. We all been through things. And a lot of times we feel like nobody really hears us. So that's why I took part of this year of making my podcast a platform for other artists to come in and take over, to have their own version of a show. They can like spread their word about who they are. One thing about you, Amron, too, I want to say is that you work hard. You was a hard worker. I'll give you that.
I'm not going to take all the credit. I'm going to be real with you. I have an amazing team behind me, and I think that was hard to build. Personally, when your business is your baby, it's hard to allow people to like take control of certain aspects. Releasing that control and understanding that I don't have to do every single thing myself. I can hand off that baton to great people who are talented has been a struggle, but I think that's also needed. You need a team behind you. I can't win a war by myself. Like I can fight all day, but I'm gonna get jumped. So I take that same aspect with my business. I need an amazing team behind me. And I think you need people that also are like-minded behind you as well. My goal is to make amazing content at the end of the day. And I want to make amazing content that everything doesn't have to be, so negative. Not about who's sleeping with who, about who's just who's fighting, who's doing negative things. It doesn't have to be all nasty. We are doing positive, amazing things to evolve. And I think that's the issue. I think the mindset, sometimes we want to stay at a level. Opulence Radio is going to evolve Black excellence. And really give that more to more people. Again, if you don't have the App Store and Google Play.
Hey, Nicole, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna start doing this right on the show too. In the middle of this right here. If you want a vegan treat, Coley vegan treats. But hey, Nicole, back to you. I know that one thing I do know for a fact is that you wanted to put your hands in different businesses, and you and your siblings always thought about linking up together and do a different business. What was it for you that made you decide in your mind, okay, cool, I want to branch off on my own and do something that I know that eventually gonna bring me generational wealth?
Because I wanted my own thing. I love my siblings. Don't get me wrong. I love them. But being vegan is me. That's my special thing. So I didn't want to share that with them. Even though my little sister helps me with baking and she's like my sous chef, so to speak. Baking is my thing. So I don't want to share that.
Right.
Even though I'll share the protein, I don't want to share it.
So one thing I want to say about that with you too. I know we live in a small town of Henderson. How important is putting out a vegan lifestyle for the people of Henderson?
Well, I feel like people know as a whole in the world knows, because of Tab and other vegan people, but Tab is right now the spokesperson for everybody. But I just want people in Henderson to know that, being vegan is not that I'm just walk around here eating plants and trees and nuts and stuff all day long. I eat just like you guys eat. I just don't eat meat. I don't eat anything that comes from an animal. I can eat chicken, but it's made out of mushroom. I can eat steak.
So Nicole, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. Ma'am, you eating plants though. But
it's
season
good
them real
plants.
good. I trust
good
you season them.
Yes, it's great plants.
But his thing is, I do think
when you say vegan, they literally think like 1 year Eric's sister sent me some look like leaves off the ground, like tweeds off the ground on a plate, and she was like, "Cole, this your Thanksgiving." No, that's not my Thanksgiving. Like I eat too. I eat very well.
I feel you.
But here's my what I want to say too about the vegan lifestyle, because I've been going back and forth with it now. I have no problem with when Nicole want to go to a place that's vegan, sit there and eat with her at the vegan spot. I'm just a fat dude. I like to eat. That's just here, neither here nor there. But my thing is, I do think a lot of people hear the word vegan, they thinking, oh, you're a salad eating, you're just eating, you're peace love. You're like, no. Vegan actually tastes good if you give it a chance. It's different items out there that you can try. You know what I'm saying? And vegan also don't necessarily means that you're not eating what you normally would eat. Cole, and next saying, how has your bacon? Because you have been able to do a lot of pop-up shops. How has your bacon was able to change people's mindset about being vegan?
So initially, of course, they're skeptical because they see the word vegan, they want to run away. But as they try it, they realize that, hey, this don't taste no different than the regular stuff. It's not made with dairy, basically. When I say the treats are vegan, that means it's no dairy.
I've had experience from like a potluck, and it turned me off. I had a black bean brownie, and I was so upset because she ain't tell nobody, and so it was like right here in my mouth. And then it didn't taste like enough chocolate was in it. But, I chewed it for her. So, Nicole, my question is your consistency? Here's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes with vegan situations, it's like, yeah, you're eating a chicken wing and it's cauliflower, but I'm still eating cauliflower. When I eat my vegan treat, am I eating a treat is my question.
You are eating a treat.
Okay.
Like seriously, like literally. So that's my goal. That is my main goal. When you eat into one of Coley Vegan Treats, you're not gonna know that it's a vegan treat. You're gonna think it's just a regular treat.
Okay. Do you be using like almond flour?
I have used almond flour.
Okay. That's all I know.
I've used gluten-free flour.
Okay.
But also some regular flour is just plain.
Yes, regular flour, like the it's a King's Arthur brand. That doesn't have any animal byproducts in it. It's just flour.
Okay.
But anyway,
the biggest difference is I don't use whole milk that comes from a cow, and I do not use eggs that come from chickens.
We use eggs come from alligators, but
no, you can sub it with applesauce. You can sub it with butter, vegan plant-based butter. So there's a lot of subs you can make.
Okay. All right, and Ron, to you now. Let's get into more in the business aspect of everything.
Yes, sir.
How a lot of people would see the Opulence Radio and they see this as a free app, and you get the chance to listen to all this great talent. How has it been marketing wise? How do you market this app to people?
Okay. Besides going on amazing shows like yours, Eric, and getting the word out, honestly, that's been the struggle. It's really been a lot of word of mouth. I feel like it's a dope secret that a lot of people don't know about, and that's the problem. And honestly, marketing and branding has been my struggle because that's not my forte. I got a degree in criminal justice, Eric. I mean, this ain't got nothing to do with probation. But
right.
But I mean, I had to really like educate myself on certain things, and it was trial and error. I even had an issue at one point in time where people weren't understanding the face of my brand. I had an amazing person I was working with, and I love that they associated my brand with the person. I didn't have a problem with it. But like going on shows and they're like, oh yeah, you work for DC? The fuck I don't. Oh, am I allowed to say that? I'm sorry. Okay. But
you know how I am. You know, I cuss. Go ahead.
But it was like it would make me upset because people weren't associating my brand with me. So that's a big goal for me for 2024 to make sure my face is seen. People understand Opulence Radio is my baby. I mean, this is not a Mari situation. I am the mama. So
we know it's crazy because when I first got into a chance to even hear about Opulence Radio, I like I said before me you even get a chance to meet. I was like, okay, maybe I thought it was just the people in the group was doing their own thing and branching out. I was like, okay, cool, that's amazing. I didn't think you could do that. And then I remember I can't remember where we was at when I first met you. I think it was in a group chat and everybody was talking about you in the group chat. And I was like, okay, cool. So that's Opulence. Okay, got you. But okay, now let's get to the place of, and I really don't like talking about people's pockets, but we talking about money situation.
Yeah.
How did you make, or how is you trying to make this branding lucrative for you?
Honestly, not being scared. Scared money don't make money. You got to gamble on yourself sometimes. And I think that's what a lot of people are afraid of. And honestly, educate yourself. There's a lot of free information on this good web. Take the time, educate yourself, and don't try to take the easy way out. That's the best way to say it. Definitely Funds by Felicia. She swears she can get you 20K. All she needs is your social and your baby birthday. Don't do stuff like that. Don't try to skip any steps. Just army crawl, and be consistent. That's the biggest thing. A lot of people like to start shit and a lot of people don't finish it. They get to the race, they get to the point where it's too hard. The tread is real rocky, or to the point where they're not making the money they thought they were going to make. Boo, that's on you. A lot of people don't realize, especially with Opulence Radio, I made something out of nothing. I made a network. I created my own brand. I can charge whatever the fuck I want for the branding and the advertisement on there. But like I try to focus towards small businesses to give them opportunity to get their voice out, because again, the point of Opulence Radio is to spread Black excellence. So again, small businesses, if you're looking for a way to advertise, definitely reach me, Amron, at opulenceradio.com. Again, AMRON at opulenceradio.com. So again,
I love it, man. I love it. I love it. You know I do. But go ahead.
But again, the big point is just educating yourself and take advantage of your network and people that you may know. Get around people who are doing things that you want to do. If you're the smartest person in the room, sometimes that's a problem. You need to educate yourself to be the person you want to be. Be around people doing stuff that you want to do. Get off the block. Get out your city. Your biggest supporters are not going to be the people down the street from you. And unfortunately, it's not going to be your bestie. And take that, and it's okay. Eric G, I fuck with you real hard. Have I met you in real life?
Never.
I know that's your wife. I know y'all know each other. But Coley, I want to try them. I want to try me one of them vegan things. Now that you told me it's not that black mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was scared. I see his stuff all the time, but that's my whole thing. Like, it's about building a network, and that's a lot of people need to not be afraid of. Right. Making connections with people that you may not know. It's okay. Right. It's okay.
And one thing I've learned too, though, I learned that, and I hate to say this, a lot of your biggest supporters are going to be people you never met. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people that is going to pretty much snake you out sometimes is going to be people you know personally. That it's hard to say that, but it's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? I learned too while doing this podcast situation that, it's not always as lucrative as you want it, but it's a passion in it. And if you keep going, it can make your dreams come true how you want it. That's how I feel.
But also people have to be realistic. Think about it this way. If everybody in your phone, Coley, right now bought one of your products, that's it. Are you going to be a millionaire? That's not goals. That's not. People have to expand their mind. Yep, you can call them people. Yep, you can send them a text. Yep, you got that 2 for $5 going right now. Get these donuts hot. But fuck, you need more than that. to get to the real goal, we need more than that. And that's what people need to realize. It's okay to, hit up people on the phone, send them that quick text. But the goal is that person, grandmama, that cousin that you don't know, the person that's going to become that new customer, and then tell everybody else about the brand. That's the point.
Gotcha. Love that, man. Nicole, to you, what was that first step? What was that first step into starting Coley Vegan Treats?
To get it legal, get the name legalized, to get my LLC. That was
how important was it for you? I'm sorry.
It was very important. Because I didn't want to just be out here selling treats and I got my papers together.
I feel you, but here's my question. I'm so glad that you got your papers, but being from the African American community, I mean, I bought some plates just because I heard they was good. Do you having those papers, like how important is having those papers is my question.
There you go. Yeah.
It's very important to me because I wanted to start my business. Like I want to be legit. My ultimate goal is to own a bakery.
Right.
I got to have all my ducks in a row in order to do so, to have a brick and mortar, so to speak.
Okay.
Right. And one thing I want to say too, though, is I'm also a cook who's been cooking for years. I've done I call it like bootleg catering, because at the end of the day, it's not a legit company. But the thing is, you do want that kind of backing because you want to build your clientele. A lot of your clientele do not want to mess with you if they be like, okay, is he legit? Or he just a nigga on the street selling plates? Like,
or people can't bring your stuff there. Like, I'm having a wedding. I was gonna put you on the grill, but they said my catering person got to have a license. Coley can come. You can't come, Eric.
No, I do not have a license. Like, I don't have a business license. Like, say for instance, because I wanted to put my I wanted to go to the grocery stores and give out samples of my product, but because I don't have a business license, or what is it? Yeah, business insurance. I'm sorry, business insurance. I can't do it.
Right, and which is the hard thing. Which I see you. I know it's pending because Cole got 300 things going on her head at one time. But Nicole, also with that too. What has been your grind? I know it personally, but I want you to tell it. What has been this grind? How this grind has been for you? Like from the concept of I'm gonna be a vegan baker to I'm making these treats, and to I'm trying to get people who do not eat vegan or know what vegan is to actually turning people's minds around. How has this grind been for you?
It's been up and down because, well, Eric knows me. I don't really like talking to people. So pushing myself out of my comfort zone to actually communicate with people and to get them to try my treats, I guess that's the hardest thing for me.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what has been the struggle so far?
Getting out my own head. So when I bake something, it's really, really good, but I think that it's not up to par.
So
because
same thing when
you have to meet this certain, like she said, I don't want no bean, no bean brownie. Didn't taste right, right?
Right.
So I need my treats to reach this level of expectation for me before I give them to anyone else.
Right. And when I remember you said earlier in the show that if you can just bake every day and not even get paid for half of the time, you'll be happy.
Go ahead and quit your job. Is that what you just said?
Sorry, you staticking. You're staticking. I can hear
that. I heard that too.
I heard you static.
Get my notice.
Transcript.
What'd you say?
Hey, you know what? I think you should quit your job, Nicole. And I think that these kids gonna make a way for us anyway. But
Lord Jesus,
these boys gonna make a way. I'm pushing football hard. But my thing is too, Nicole. I want to say to you though, I am proud of you. I'm very proud of you. I've seen the lifestyle change in you. Cole don't like talking about herself too much, but Nicole actually lost 100 pounds, and she
amazing.
She changed her life. Not only is she doing the vegan lifestyle, you ain't gain no. Anyway, look, so not only just that, she also got into the fitness rounds, and she was doing fitness videos and getting people to actually watch her TikToks. So Nicole, she been modest. She don't let a lot of people know about everything, but that is behind the scenes of Cola Vegan Treats. She has been putting in the work. What has been some trial and errors, Nicole? What has been something that you like, let me try it, and I'm like, this ain't for me.
You mean like the vegan desserts or
vegan desserts? And I do know you have businesses you have tried before, but vegan desserts. What has been something you like? I tried it. I don't like. I don't think I'm just gonna make money.
Well, I don't think none of the desserts. I don't feel any of the desserts that I've made won't make money. I just feel like I need to perfect some of my desserts. Yes, but I think all my desserts are good. I need practice on some of them, but I don't think any of them like throwing in the trash. Oh well, that I'll say this: that first cheesecake that I made, that was like the worst ever. No, you lie, babe.
That last one?
You ate
that
it.
last one though? Oh my God, mind blowing. Anyway, Amron, baby girl, back to you.
Yes, sir.
How did you get a chance? How did you get in contact with all these different creators? Like, how did you reach out to them?
Jesus. Honestly, like legit, things just worked out. I was really just being a creeper on a bunch of different people's like platforms. And I was seeing who I kind of vibed with. And then from there, we created the March from the Record book. That was really the big key to how people were really like, you know what? I fuck with you in real life. I think, hanging out with people for 48 hours, you learn a lot about them. So from there, it's how I really developed my team. That really was just a random idea of, wouldn't it be cool if we did this, turned into something amazing? And I just want to thank each and every person, again, who's ever worked with me, who's ever reached back out to the Instagram message or my weird, creepy Facebook messages. Thank you. And if you didn't, you missed out on a great opportunity. But I'm just saying, it's just been a great collaboration and being not afraid of just trying things out, because every collaboration was not amazing. Let's be real about it. Some of them more black bean brownies. I mean, and it wasn't that the content, I'm not saying people weren't great content creators. It just didn't work with the opulence flow. So certain things worked, certain things didn't. And right now we are creating new shows with new dope content. Again, these are music shows, so they're only available on Opulence Radio. So if you are looking to start a radio show, again, contact me at amron@opulenceradio.com. Again, AMRON. But yeah, definitely. I am looking for more male voices specifically. We are kind of women dominated right now, which is not a problem because women be handling things. But definitely looking for male content, and just more live things will be coming soon. So just keep out. And again, if you don't have the app, go to the Google Play Store and the App Store.
I'll fuck with you. I love this. All right. Hey, this is crazy. Nicole, I'm gonna ask you this right here. This question gonna be both of y'all. How has your business took a toll on your family life sometimes? Like, I think as a business owner, sometimes, and I can admit to, even me doing this podcast work, sometimes it does take away from me being with Nicole or being with the kids. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I try so hard to incorporate my kids and my family into my shows, because I want them to be a part of what I love. You know what I'm saying? So I want to incorporate Nicole. I want to create, like, if you ever watched my show, you've seen over the years, I've had both of my sons on my show. I wanted them to at least share into my experience. How has your journey of being a business owner affected a little bit your family life? And do you feel like you sacrifice a lot?
I think, okay, so I do a lot. So I also homeschool my daughter, work from home. I do a lot in the house. I think sometimes juggling everything is hard because you're going to have that mommy guilt. Like, I definitely want to play, I don't know, Minecraft with you and watch you make this little house. But I got to send these emails. I got to edit this show. I got to record. sometimes balancing it all is hard because I don't want to feel like I'm missing out on certain things because I got to put work in. But then again, I can't not put work in because who's going to take care of you? So the balancing act is hard, but I think that's also the guilt of just being a parent in general, because at some point you're going to feel like you need to be kind of two places at once.
Right. Hold on. Hey, Nicole, same thing for you.
I don't have any guilt. My kids are
Sure.
older.
All right, Kieran, go ahead.
I don't have any guilt. My kids are older. As long as I cook dinner for the house, everybody will be happy. And as long as they have clean clothes. So I can bake to my heart's desire, because Eric be on podcast, so I can bake along, go just bake.
I'm jealous of that.
My kids don't want to
No,
hang
don't
out with
be-
me. They don't care. They be in their room with their door shut. They don't pay us no attention.
I'm gonna say this right here. And this is not towards you, Nicole, or anybody else. This is me personally. It does some days take its toll. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking. She fixed her face up. It does take its toll some days. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why I actually stopped podcasting for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Even though I was still doing a little show here on other people's shows here and there, I did have to stop for a minute because I'm like, yo, I'm neglecting my household a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, even though Nicole is still baking and she also doing political work.
Really? No.
Nicole is a campaign manager. I'm not gonna say it out loud. But all right. So Nicole works for the city. But
no, I don't.
Nicole, you just got back from a meeting with the
No, I
okay.
didn't.
Anywho, we don't do this domestic online. Anyway. Now it does. Be honest with you, as because podcasting really was a hobby for me. It really started off as a hobby for me. You know what I'm saying? And it was a way for me to vent because I get cooped up in this house. I'm trying to be a good stepdad. I'm trying to be a good husband. I'm trying to do all this other stuff. And sometimes I get frustrated and I get irritated. And I'm like, yo, I need an outlet because I stopped smoking. I don't drink, and I need something to be an outlet for me. So podcasting became the outlet for me. So you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm so into it a lot, because I wanted to, it's a way for me to vent, but at the same time, I want to make sure that with that, I'm taking care of Nicole. I'm making sure that I'm at my boys' games. I'm making sure that, you know what I'm saying, I'm taking care of the house almost as much as I can. You know what I'm saying? And working a swing shift job.
Mm.
Plus doing 5 shows again. I'm taking a page of Enron's book with Random Thoughts with Eric G. But
yes, let them know.
Hey, yeah, man. But also, I want to say this last question because we had an hour. What is the future, Enron? We already talked about it a little bit. What is your future? What is on that vision board right now for the next 5 years?
Well, right now, I'm just going to go for 2024. My biggest goal this year is to obtain a larger corporate sponsorship. I'm going big. I mean, I definitely love giving small businesses an opportunity to advertise. Again, if you need help advertising, Amron at opulenceradio.com. But I'm going for something bigger this year. I'm definitely just shooting my shot more, getting out there. I have a couple travel opportunities. I plan on being at BET Experience, hopefully be able to be there as media. Just taking more chances on yourself, and I'm taking more chances on myself. If I'm gonna bet on anybody, I'm gonna bet on me. So,
right. Hey, respect. Same thing with you, Nicole. What is your goals? What's your goal for the future?
Goal for
like you said, even
is to just put the name Coley Vegan Treats out there to make people aware of who I am and what I have to offer.
And respect. Also, can you let them know that we moving into shipping?
Oh yeah, I can ship product now.
Okay.
I'm gonna put that up on my social media sites. But yeah, I can ship now. Yeah,
Coley, we can definitely talk. You can get the friends and family discount, and we can definitely talk about getting Coley Treats out there for more people. No problem at all.
Family discounts, girl. We eat the leftovers. What are you talking about? You talking about
That's what I'm saying. We'll talk. We can talk about getting some advertising out there, especially now that you're shipping. Definitely love getting more local brands. I don't know if you realize I'm in North Carolina myself. And again, something a little bit healthier for ourselves. in the Black community, we die a lot of heart disease, stroke, diabetes. So definitely, if we're gonna have something a little sweet afterwards, at least not it being as bad. So definitely love what you're doing.
Thank
Hey
you.
man. Hey yo, man. You know, I see this is what I love about the Black Queens, man. Y'all get to come on and represent and make us all feel love. I know when I bring the Kings on, we'll see how this is gonna work. But hey yo, man. But look, I want to wrap this up. But before I leave, what is one thing which y'all want to leave to the next young lady trying to make a way? I'm wrong.
Dream big. Whatever you think about, you dream big and dream bigger than that. Whatever you think is big, go bigger than that. And don't allow anyone else to determine how big you can be. There is no such thing as that little business you got, that little side hustle you got, that little online thing you got, that little itty bitty thing you got. All of it's big. If you think big from the beginning, you will be big. Stop thinking small. You big bitch. Thank you.
Here we go.
God damn. All right, Nicole, what's one thing you want to lead to that next black girl? That next black girl coming from Georgia. What is that one thing you want to lead to them?
Always think outside the box. You don't have to be confined to a box. Go big or go home. That's exactly what she said, but in so many words. Yeah.
Oh, and all I got was we're gonna decrease that big bags. All right, but
no, we're gonna decrease or increase, baby.
I mean, for my brand, we're trying to increase, but for your brand, we're gonna decrease. Okay. We're gonna talk about we like because I have an actual like my catering business, which is Big Boy Greens. Yeah, I have so much, y'all. I'm a caterer. I got an organization for the kids. I'm also doing the work with podcasting, and I'm working a swing shift job. And how I'm able to make this happen is amazing. Yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, man. But I just want to tell each and every one of y'all, also Kanae, thank y'all so much for being a part of my show. And I always say that y'all help me make my dreams come true. So I want to thank y'all. I want to thank y'all so much for that, because this is not what I expected Random Thoughts with Eric G to be. I didn't expect to meet all these people. I didn't expect to be on this journey. I am happy where I'm at right now, and I can't wait for the future. And Ron, let everybody know where they can find you and Opulence Radio. Hit them with the shoulders. Give them the shoulders. Come on.
Definitely. Again, if you haven't heard before, you can definitely download our app at the App Store and Google Play Store, and always opulenceradio.com. But if you're one of our young kids into Instagram and Facebook, you can get us at Opulence Radio 1 on all platforms.
Hey, Nicole, where everybody can find you and Coley Vegan Treats?
It's on. See, I'm not good with that stuff. My sister's handling my marketing stuff. But my email is info@coleyvegantreats.com, and my website is Coley Vegan Treats. It's on Instagram and TikTok,
Facebook.
Yeah.
All right, let me help my wife out, y'all, because this is what a husband do.
My sister's my social media.
Well, let me help her out. Since like, so here we go. If y'all want great vegan treats from cookies to cupcakes to cakes, yo, check in with Coley Vegan Treats. And ice cream, because we are doing ice creams now. And banana pudding. Oh, come on, we gotta do the banana puddings. Yo, check out my wife Nicole Green at Coley Vegan Treats. Yes, there's Coley's with an S Vegan Treats, y'all. And every proceeds helps to feed 2 black kids in my house. All right.
I love that. Can we record that and put that on Opulence? I'm real serious.
Hey, yo, I'll cut it from the show. I'll cut it from the show for you.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and do my wrap up, man. Yo, this is your little big brother, Eric G. I want to thank all my guests and all my viewers for checking out this episode, which is a very great and powerful episode. Y'all check out this show plus many, many, many more on my YouTube channel and my TikTok, Instagram, which is Random Thoughts with Eric G. Also, look me up on Facebook. That's Eric Green / the Green Rose Foundation, which is my organization. Y'all, I thank y'all again. Many blessings. Peace. We unbigging backs. We making your back smaller. We doing it all, y'all. Damn it. And like I always say, God bless you. Peace.